Right, Rich.
Hello.
Are you ready to go to a pineapple under the sea?
I'm ready. I'm ready.
We're gonna write an episode of SpongeBob.
Can't wait. One of my favourite shows.
Yeah, first 3 seasons of SpongeBob, and even season 4, and the film. Some of the greatest TV out there.
Frankendoodle, hashing and slasher.
If we were going to name all the good episodes, we'd be here all day. There's
Literally.
so many. The idea we had for an episode, definitely not based on real life, is SpongeBob wakes up at 3 a.m. craving some food, like a particular snack.
Yeah, I like that. That routinely happens to me.
Yeah, well, with this medication I'm on, it happens to me every morning at 3 a.m. So the food he wants isn't in the house, so he goes out to find it, and Patrick can maybe join him.
Yeah, I think that's it.
That's all we've got.
Yeah.
That's our foundation.
I can imagine nothing's in the fridge. He asks Gary, and Gary just does like a stern meow, meow, like as in go back to bed. I can't, Gary. You can't go back to bed when your tummies are rumbling. And then he leaves, and then Patrick just stood outside looking at the stars, or like the water stars. He's like, "What are you doing?" Patrick goes, "Counting sheep."
Does he? Hang on. So does Patrick think stars are sheep?
Yeah, they're like jumping, and he's like, "They're not sheep, Patrick." I think he'd say something like, "I try count them all, but it just keeps me up."
There's too many to count. There's at least 10.
Or like,
I keep counting to 10 and then going back.
Man, that's boss. Because people count sheep to help them fall asleep. But Patrick is counting stars and it's keeping him awake.
because there's too many. Well, then I can imagine him getting lost. He's like, "Oh fuck, I need to go back over to this bit." But maybe Patrick wants to go asleep. Maybe that's his arc. And SpongeBob needs food. So maybe SpongeBob will go, "Oh, I'll whip you up my famous cheese toasty or something."
Yeah.
Oh, kelp toasty. It'll make you sleepy. And he goes,
Okay, let's go.
and then like they march off into the town.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
what are they going to get? Do they need bread?
Yeah, they need bread, which they go to the Krusty Krab for. They just go and steal some buns. And maybe they go there and you see like maybe Squidward is like studying late.
Right.
And they have to like sneak around him. I'm trying to think if we do a whistle stop tour. He goes, "I left my kelp in Sandy's. We need an electric thing from Plankton." And then I need some buns from the Krusty Krab. But yeah, basically like a whistle stop tour around the town to get the items he needs.
Okay.
Okay, so we guess the buns and then what?
So, what's this electric thing he needs to make it? Maybe Plankton's got the best, like, grilled cheese maker?
Yeah.
Grilled kelp maker, whatever they're called.
He goes there and what if Plankton's asleep but Karen's got her robot friends round?
They're doing, like, a book club.
Yeah. And then he's like, "Oh, hiya, SpongeBob. Plankton's asleep if you need them." Like, no, it's okay, Karen. Sorry I can't be at the book club tonight, implying that he's usually here.
Yeah.
And then
Maybe he had an early shift the next day at the Krusty Krab, so that's why he couldn't
Yeah.
make the book club.
so he can't make this one tonight. Maybe we hint that like Karen and SpongeBob like worry about Plankton or something. And SpongeBob's like, "Give me the lowdown. How is he?" And Karen's like, "He's okay, trying to plan world domination as usual." Like that.
They open the door and Plankton's just crying. It's like,
Yeah. He's got like he's sucking his thumb.
Yeah.
He has a picture of a Krabby Patty by his side.
Yeah, it's like, he's okay, nothing out of the usual. And it's just this really dramatic crying.
Yeah, and then what else does we need?
We need to go to
the kelp.
Sandy's to get the kelp.
What if at this point Patrick is getting tired and wants to sleep, and then SpongeBob's like, "No, you can't sleep here." But the whole point is that he needs it to be tired. He's like,
I'm gonna go home then.
and then SpongeBob's like, "No, Patrick, I need. This is an adventure."
It's our 3
Come on,
a.m.
buddy.
snack.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I've counted all the stars and there's more. I don't want to do it.
I'm trying to think if the arc is that they abandoned the food. SpongeBob thought he needed to eat, and Patrick thought he needed to distract himself. But what really happened is, all that day, they've been quite alone and doing nothing. And haven't talked. So now they're realising, like, "You know what, Patrick? Let's hold up here." And then, like, he whips out from his, like, one of his whole sponges, like a whole tent. And he's like, "I'm going to do campfire song too." No, I'm messing, but they realise they can just hunker down for the night here and, like, just talk. And then Patrick's like,
What about the kelp sauce?
and then he goes, "I got the kelp sauce right here, buddy." And then he'll give him a hug or something.
See, I
don't know.
thought you was going to end it with Patrick takes out of his pocket 2 kelp sandwiches.
Oh, that's perfect.
He had it the
He goes-
entire time.
Yeah, he goes, "I had the one from last time." And then SpongeBob like slaps his face and goes, "Of course, last night."
Suggesting they do this every night at 3 a.m.
Yeah. I'm a silly goose. Oh, God, that'd be boss. And then did he just giggle off into the night? Did he giggle out like the stir? And then the camera pans away. And then like we have that voice, bikini bottom, where sleep comes to the loved and the lovely.
The voice is interrupted by them snoring. They're already asleep.
And then he goes, oh, I'm sorry. I let you go.
He starts whispering.
Yeah. Have a wonderful sleep.
So, Rich, shall we talk about what is up next?
Ooh.
It's time for the moment you've been waiting for. Da, 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 da.
SpongeBob meets Smiling Friends.